Hey, what's up you guys, it is Forge here and welcome back to another mod review. Today we are going to be looking at the Avaritiamod. And as always guys, if you do enjoy or find this helpful, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and yeah, let's get into the video. Okay guys, I should warn you this mod is very end game, so the crafting recipes are pretty expensive and I do pre-warn you this right now. So we're going to start off in this chest. And I spoke a bit too soon. Also, I can't turn this music off for some reason, so Minecraft music won't turn off. But yeah, first off, we're going to start by making a compressed crafting table. And that is made with 9 crafting tables like so. And then we're going to do again, we're going to compress that again to compress it to a double compressed crafting table. And this will be used later, but you can also just use these as normal crafting tables as well. They do work as normal crafting tables if you place them on the ground. And then we're going to make this thing called a diamond lattice, and that is made with 5 diamonds in an X shape, like so. These then will be used to make a crystal matrix ingot, which is very expensive because it takes 4 of these diamond lattices and 2 of these nether stars. And yeah, that's expensive, isn't it? But these are very useful and you're going to need a lot of them for this mod. But I promise you, the end result of everything in this mod is worth the grind, trust me. So why did we make all that stuff? Well, it's to get this thing called the Extreme Crafting Table. And it is made with a double compressed crafting table and 8 of these crystal matrix ingots. See what I mean by expensive? And yeah, this basically has a 9x9 crafting grid as opposed to a 3x3. That's the correct normal size. Also, you can make this crystal matrix block, which looks like this. It's also used in some of the recipes, so I figured I'd show it off here, and that's just made with 9 crystal matrix ingots. Okay guys, now to get to our first 9x9 crafting recipe, and that is this skullfire sword here, which you can make with any type of wood, as long as they're this type of wood, like the tree that grows. I can't remember how to describe them. A nether star, a 10 crystal matrix ingots, 6 blaze powder, and 4 bones, and this is made like so. So the nether star goes here, 2 of the wood, 4 bones going across like this, 6 blaze powder going up the middle, and then the crystal matrix ingots line the blaze powder, and this guy will, when you kill a skeleton, will 100% of the time give you a wither skull. Now, this doesn't work with actual wither skeletons, which doesn't make sense to me. So if you kill a wither skeleton with this sword, it doesn't one-hit them. Also, I'm going to change it to day for the next clip. But yeah, if you kill a skeleton, it will behead it. It also does 7 attack damage. And yeah, that's pretty much about all this sword does. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's pretty useful for getting wither skeleton skulls from regular skeletons. Okay guys, now we're going to get into some of the better tools in this mod, and the start of that would be getting a Neutron Collector, and I'd recommend you get a lot of these because these guys are slow as all Christmas, and you'll see how much neutronium you're going to need later. And this is made with 10 quartz blocks, 7 crystal matrix ingots, 21 iron blocks, and 20 blocks of redstone. This mod's very expensive. And this guy is made like so. So you have your iron blocks here. So the center piece here is blocks of quartz. And then you have your iron blocks like so. One there and some around here. Iron blocks there, and there. And then you have these crystal matrix ingots in between these little gaps here. One in the middle, and then surround that in this shape with redstone. And you'll get a Neutron Collector. And if I go ahead and throw one of these guys down, you'll see it's saying progress 0.1%. You know, it goes up, and eventually it will produce a pile of neutrons. And you see how slow this thing is, yes? That's how slow this thing is, and it's produced one of these. Now, to get a neutronium ingot, you need 9 of these piles of neutrons to get a neutronium nugget. To get an ingot, then you need 9 of these neutronium nuggets. So you're going to need a lot of these piles of neutrons, and that's why I said to get a lot of these guys, because they are slow and you need a lot of them. Now, with these neutronium ingots now, you can get a neutronium block, which I can't actually remember. Yes, it does have one use, and you're going to need it for the next thing as well. So you're going to need a lot of neutronium, so I'd get on that now while you're watching this video. Just get a load of these if you have the resources. Oh, and this guy takes roughly 6 minutes to produce a pile of neutrons. So yeah, slow. Okay guys, now we get into the real stuff, the real grind. And that is this new Chronium Compressor. And you're going to need one of these. Probably only about 1, but you may want 7. And to do this, you're going to need 3 hoppers, 17 blocks of iron, 10 crystal matrix ingots, these slimes are annoying, a neutronium block, and 16 neutronium ingots, so you're going to need a lot of neutronium for this, 2 blocks of redstone, and you're going to do it like this. So 3 hoppers across the middle there, a neutronium block directly in the middle, 3 iron blocks like so, then crystal matrix ingot, block of iron, crystal matrix ingot, block of redstone, crystal matrix ingot, block of iron, crystal matrix ingot, and then that's repeated, and then this pattern along the bottom is crystal matrix, iron, crystal matrix, and then the neutronium like so on both sides. And you may be wondering, what is this neutronium compressor used for? And it's used to make these singularities here, and these singularities take a lot of resources. So to get an iron singularity, you need 400 blocks of iron for 1, and you're going to need a lot of these singularities. For a golden singularity, you're going to need 200 blocks of gold. For a lapis singularity, you're going to need 200 blocks of lapis. For a redstone singularity, you're going to need 500 blocks of redstone. For a nether quartz singularity, you're going to need 200 blocks. For a diamond singularity, you're going to need 300 blocks. Yes, you need more diamonds than nether quartz. Doesn't make sense to me though. Emerald singularity, 200 blocks. So yeah, these things are expensive. I cannot stress that to you. And you just pump them into here. So if I grabbed like a stack of lapis, then it would start compressing those in, and you just dump more and more in until, you know, it fills up and up to 200. And then I'm hoping I did not have enough. And then, yeah, it produces a lapis singularity, and then it'll start producing the next one. And you can use hoppers and item ducts and stuff to do this and automate this process. But it takes a lot of lapis and all other blocks. Okay, so we're going to take a break from that craziness for a minute to show you these food items that the mod adds. They're also going to be needed for the next recipe, so I do have to show you them here. But the first thing is this ultimate stew. And you make 2 of this using a pile of neutrons, 2 wheat, 2 carrots, 2 potatoes, 2 cactus, 2 mushrooms, 2 of the brown mushrooms and red mushrooms, 2 nether wart, and you'll get 2 of this guy. And these guys will completely fill your hunger bar, as well as giving you regeneration 2 for 5 minutes. Now, that's an expensive food source. Not too expensive, to be fair, but it is expensive, but you're going to need a few of these for another thing as well. Then the cosmic meatballs are made with a pile of neutron, 2 raw beef, 2 raw chicken, 2 raw pork chop, 2 raw rabbit, and 2 raw fish. And these do exactly the same. They completely fill your hunger bar. Plus, they give you strength 2 for 5 minutes. And then we have this thing called the Endus Pill. This isn't a food item, this is just a really cool item, which I'm going to show you in a second what it does. But to craft this, you're going to need 28 endstone, 1 nether star, 4 neutronium ingots, 2 stacks of ender pills, and that is crafted like so. Oh, these are crafted like this, by the way, just spread all the stuff out. And yeah, it's crafted like this, so the nether star in the middle, then a plus of neutronium, surrounding it with the ender pills, like so, and then surrounding that with the end stone, and you get some endus pills. Well, you get a endus pill, and if you throw this thing, it creates a black hole and destroys all the block in the area. So it's a really cool item, but it's also used for crafting the thing we're gonna get to in a minute. But yeah, it does that, which I love. I love this thing so much. It's like one of my favorite items from any mod ever. Also, you're going to need a record fragment, or you're going to need a few record fragments actually, and that is used by just placing any music disc in a crafting recipe, crafting thing, so your inventory one or a crafting table, and that'll give you 8 record fragments. Oh, we've been going long enough now that it's produced a pile of neutron. Okay, and you guys must be thinking, what do you need all of these different ridiculously hard to get items for? And that is to make 1, I repeat, and this will come in later, 1 of these infinity catalysts. And these are made with a diamond lattice, crystal matrix ingot, pile of neutrons, neutronium ingot, and neutronium nugget, and neutronium ingot, sorry about that, an ultimate stew, cosmic meatballs, endus pill, record fragment, and all of the singularities, and that is done like this in the extreme crafting table. And yeah, that'll give you 1 infinity catalyst. And what are these infinity catalysts used for, you ask? This infinity ingot, the ultimate metal in Minecraft. And this is made with 24 neutronium ingots, 11 infinity catalyst for one of these ingots, and 10 crystal matrix ingots. And these are crafted like so. So neutronium all the way around the outside, crystal matrix ingots in this pattern, and infinity catalyst in this pattern. And you can craft a block, which is used in some crafting recipes as well. It also looks pretty cool. It changes color. Look how cool that is. But yeah, it's an expensive block, and that is crafted with 9 of these infinity ingots. And now you might ask me, what are infinity ingots used for? And we're going to get to that now. So the answer to that question is to make armor and tools that will end all armor and tools. They're the best in the game. And we're going to go through these one by one, tell you all about them. So first we've got the infinity helmet. And this is made with 15 neutronium ingots, 2 infinity catalysts, and 19 infinity ingots. Just for the helmet. And you guys will understand why in a minute. But yeah, you get these like this, basically. That's how you craft it. And this basically keeps your hunger bar full. You don't have to eat anymore, which is pretty cool. It uses no durability, and it's pretty much a mega helmet. It also gives you a 20% Thorncraft V discount, if you guys know Thorncraft, and a 25% mana discount for Britannia. Then we have the Infinity Breastplate. This is made with 31 neutronium ingots, a crystal matrix block, and 24 infinity ingots. And you may wonder, why would I make this? Well, it allows you to fly, for a start, which is pretty cool. It is a pretty beast piece of armor, obviously no durability, the same V discount and mana discount. Plus, the wearer is no longer affected by debuffs such as weakness and all that other stuff, poison, whatever. Yeah, it basically makes you invincible to all of that. And then we have the Infinity Leggings, and these are made with 43 neutronium ingots, this is the most expensive one, 2 Infinity Catalyst, 2 Crystal Matrix, and 16 Infinity Ingots. And that is made like so. And these make it so you can't take fire damage. And basically has the same perks as the other ones. It's a pretty piece of armor. You know, it's got the same V discount, mana discount, and what else was it? It has no durability. And then finally on the armor front, we have the Infinity Boosts. Boots. They give all the same perks, so the mana and the Britannia discount. They're invincible armor basically, and they're pretty good armor as well. Plus they give you speed and up to 4 blocks of jump height, plus when you're flying they give you pretty insane speed as well. These are made with 32 neutronium ingots and 10 infinity ingots like these in the shape of boots. So when I go ahead and throw all this on and put it together, obviously they have their own individual effects. A, it looks really cool. B, when I fly it does this. How cool does that look? Also, I'm now actually invincible to any damage except for the sword, which is added by this mod, which I will tell you about in a minute. Plus I get night vision, and also, if I get killed, then I can't actually get killed, it'll just heal me instantly. So yeah, also no knockback or anything, so you're just invincible in this armor now. And it's super fast, even when running and jumping. So yeah, this armor is beast. You never have to eat or anything. So that's why you make infinity ingots. Let's get on to the tools now. So firstly, we have the Sword of the Cosmos. And as you can see, infinity attack damage. And this takes 2 neutronium ingots, 1 infinity catalyst, 4 crystal matrix ingots, and 16 infinity ingots. And this sword is an absolute beast. It's crafted like so. And this basically does the slash kill command on everything. The only thing it can't one-shot is things like the Hydra from Twilight Forest and the Gulg thing from Witchery, the boss. But it one-shots the Gaia Guardian in Britannia, and yeah, it one-shots the Chaos Dragon in Draconic Evolution. It is a beast sword. It can also penetrate this armor, but only do like 1 or 2 hearts, I think. It's pretty insane, but just shows how insane this armor is as well, how good this sword is. And yeah, that's about all it does really. It's just a really, really good sword. Also, if you put sharpness on it, it doesn't really, you don't need to put sharpness on it, but it can crash the game with like things like that when you add to it. So I wouldn't bother enchanting it unless you're going to put like looting on it or something. Okay guys, so the next thing we have is the World Breaker, and this is a pickaxe, but it also acts as a shovel because it breaks dirt really quickly. And as you can see, it has Fortune 10. This is made with 7 neutronium ingots, 1 crystal matrix block, and 19 infinity ingots. And it is crafted like so. And this thing's pretty beast. if I go ahead and jump into survival, wherever it is, there it is. I can break this, and I got 8 in that, but I got like, you know, 20, I think it was 28 last time when I tried this. But yeah, you can also instantly break bedrock when you shift, right click, and go into hammer mode. And I removed all that as well. That's great. And I died. Oops. But there you go. As you can see, it broke through bedrock, and that's where I accidentally tested it earlier. I didn't expect it to do that, because I think it was supposed to be in the way the player was facing. But that also helps me tell you about the next bit. While in the hammer mode, so you shift right click to get to that, it can destroy any block in a 16 by 16 by 9 radius. So if I go ahead and break this, it's going to break 9 blocks that way. Also, it only breaks bedrock apparently if you hit bedrock. That seems more useful. Oh no, it's just the way I was facing. Nope. So if I do it, yeah. But yeah, this thing is a pretty beast, and that even works in survival, which is pretty mad. So you can 100% troll people with this mod. Okay guys, moving on into here, we have Nature's Ruin, and this is the axe. And this essentially takes 6 neutronium ingots and 11 infinity ingots, and it works like an axe, as you'd expect, but it also has some other cool properties, which we'll go over now. It is crafted like so. And if we go ahead and come over to here, if I just break this tree, then it'll do it instantly, remove everything. If I break leaves with it, which I forgot to set up because I meant to do that first, but it does everything in a 5 block area. And if I shift and right click, it removes every log in a 26 by 26 area, as well as all the grass, and turns it into dirt. So that's about all this thing does. It's pretty cool. I'm not 100% sure if it's a worthy investment, to be honest with you, because you can get cheaper tools that can do the same, but still a cool thing, and it would have destroyed these chests if I'd done it any closer. Okay guys, next we have the Planet Eater, which is the shovel. I also want to compliment the mod creator on naming these tools, because they have awesome names. And this takes 6 neutronium ingots, an infinity block, and 10 infinity ingots. And honestly guys, I'm not sure if you want to get this guy, because I'll go over that in a minute, but it's crafted like so, and essentially this thing works as an instant shovel. That's all it does really. It just mines stuff, but if I shift right click, I can turn it into Planet Eater mode, and it will destroy everything diggable by, it looks really cool, I've got to say. And if I just click, it will destroy anything shovel compatible in a 16 by 16 by 9 area. But the thing is, the pickaxe kind of does that anyway, so it's kind of null. But, I mean, if you got it, flaunt it, I guess. And you shift right click to turn it back to normal mode. Okay guys, next we have the Hoe of the Green Earth, and this is made with 6 neutronium and 16 infinity ingots. And it is crafted like so. And I couldn't find too much documentation of this guy on the internet, so I kind of just checked it out for myself. So if you right click, it will hoe a 9 by 9 area. And also, if you do this, and like you have an area like this, and you just right click it, it'll create the dirt in the area, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's just a hoe really, so it's up to you whether, you know, it's worth the craft. But as far as I can tell, that's about all it does. If you guys can find anything else out about it and want to let me know, then be sure to let me know about it. And finally, the final thing we have from this mod is the Longbow of the Heavens. This is made with 1 crystal matrix, 7 wool, and 10 infinity ingots. And this guy's pretty cool. You do need an arrow in your inventory when in survival to fire this guy, but it's just a bow basically that does that. So if I fire it at the ground, it drops 10 more arrows, and this thing does 20 hearts per thing. So if I change back to easy mode, slimes were annoying me, okay? And then, okay, it didn't summon that time. But if I spawn a bunch of these guys around here, or if I do this actually, yep, that's what you have to do. You have to shoot it at the ground. So basically you have infinite arrows like so, if you hit them, that is. Yeah. But it's pretty cool, and they all do 20 hearts of damage as well. So that's about all this bow does, really. I can't see what else it does. I mean, it's pretty rapid fire. You know, it's pretty fast, like so, and it fires quickly. But yeah, that's about all this mod adds, and yeah, it's a very expensive end game mod. And in the time I've been recording this, it's produced 5 piles of neutrons. Okay, you guys, this has been the Avaritia mod review, and yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you find this useful, and if you do, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.